The next section that we have here is a section that takes up the whole screen and has a video playing in the background behind this big text that we have here. So let's see how we can implement a video inside our website. There's a few ways to do that, and I want to cover the pros and cons in each. So let's go to our project and first of all, add a new section here under the main. So let's add a section. Let's call this video section. And all I want to do is make sure that the height is 100% viewport height. Okay, so we've got this new section. Now, I'm going to take a look at the add panel, and we have a few video elements here. So the first one is a YouTube element, and basically if I put this, the only thing that it knows to accept is video from YouTube. Now, sometimes perhaps you do have a video on YouTube that you want to embed, but in this case, that's not what we want to use. The reason is when you're embedding a YouTube video, you've got all of the UI from YouTube inside of your website. So for example, you have their player, you have at the end of the video, you have like the next video that they are suggesting, all kinds of things that are not necessarily what you want in this case. So in this case, it's not going to be a good idea to add a video from YouTube. The other thing that we have here is, it's called a video, but basically it's very, very similar to the YouTube, only this one knows to accept videos that are hosted in other platforms like Vimeo, for example, or other services, but it's going to be the same problem, whereas we're actually embedding a video from a third service, and that means that we have little control on how it's going to appear, how the video is going to play, and that's not what we want here. Basically, the only thing that we want here is a video that's playing in looping in the background. And for that, we actually have a third element from Webflow here that is called background video. Now, with background video, what actually happens is you upload the video and it is hosted on Webflow. So this is exactly what we want because it gives us a little bit more options. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll show you how that looks like. So from our resource folder, I'm going to bring in the video that we have, and basically it's going to upload it. It tells me that I can actually close this and continue working. Now, it's not only going to upload the video, it's also going to compress it. And that is because videos are usually big files. And of course, we want to make sure that the website loads fast and is optimized, and we have optimized resources there. So it's trying to make the video as small as possible, which is a good thing, but also we'll talk in a second about why that might be a problem. So right now it's transcoding it, basically meaning it's compressing it and making sure that it looks good on all sizes. We do have some properties here like loop video, which is what we want, autoplay video, which is what we want. And this also has include play and pause button, but that's actually not what I want. So I'm going to disable this. And basically that's it. I can continue, I can actually close this. It says you can keep designing. So I'm just going to close this. And the main thing that I actually want is to give this background video a class just so that I can make sure that it actually also takes up the whole screen. So I'm going to give this a class video background. And you can already see now that the video has loaded. I'm going to make sure the height is set to 100%. And let's go ahead and preview our website. Now you can see that as we're scrolling, the video automatically plays. There's nothing to click. Okay, so there's no play, pause button. There's no UI on it. And so this is really serves my purpose right now. And so this was very, very simple, but I do want to say a few more things about this and the limitation. Number one, when are you going to use a video or a video background? One use case is what we have just seen. You've got like a section and there's an actual video running, but sometimes you might also have other types of animation. Let's say you've created some kind of an animation in After Effects or another animation software that doesn't have a specific file like the ones that we have shown so far, like a spline file or any other the formats that we've covered. Maybe it has particles or all kind of things that would actually be very, very slow to load on a website. In that case, sometimes you would export a video of the animation that you want instead of bringing an actual, let's say, 3D animation with particles or something like this, and you would just embed a video. Now, sometimes you would want this video to autoplay looping like we have right now. And so you might be using the video background that we have here. Now, what are some of the limitations and problems with this? Number one, Webflow is doing the compression for us, which is on one hand, it's good. However, I've had experiences where Webflow compression was actually so big and compressive that it actually made the video look very, very bad. And there was nothing that I could do to control it. So I've actually uploaded a file that wasn't so big because it was very, very short and small. But because Webflow automatically compresses and encodes it for you, the quality was decreased so much that I didn't actually want to use this video. And in that case, I'm going to have to host a video outside of Webflow and embed it in another, in another way. Now, there's a great app right here from the Webflow App Store that is called VidsFlow, which is what I use and what I actually recommend you try using. So basically, VidsFlow is a service that allows you to host videos outside of Webflow, have full control on the compression, have full control even on the UI of the video. Exactly, you can set the player to be branded exactly like you want, and all kinds of other very cool video features, and you can just embed it really quickly using this app that they have here. So if you need a little bit more control beyond what the Webflow elements, native Webflow elements allow you, then I would highly recommend you check out VidsFlow. Otherwise, in a scenario like we've got right now, video background, so easy to use and works great a lot of the times.